BJP is quitting on wooden proxy. Subhas and Tirupura village in Mirzapur. Sadar was at the his best when he said he saw the sitting BJP MLA RNT Krishna and his doorstep for the first time in few years. Never mind, we only know Modi ji and Yogi ji. He told twice. Harijan remarks Samam pe and moved the Kalim heartland and Mirzapur where BJP unbridled its way even over Dalit is facing a challenge from its principal rival. Samajwadi Party in the praise for the second time priest turned politician claim for favor also include his VIP client LK Krishna Advani, Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh and Prime Minister Narendra Modi for whom he performed so special ritual at he also a civilian invite PM is fairing ceremony although BJP and ally Apna Dal comfortably bagged all few seats in the district. Mirzapur Sadar Chauhan in 2017 assembly election anti-incumbency has forced a tough battle his time for mind. India is one of the biggest democracies in the world. The vantage government of the people, by the people, for the people is proven to be accurate. Only and only everywhere, only and only if everyone practice alphabet in the electoral process. In any democracy, all citizens need to slowly move forward and help decide their future along that of their community, state, and nation. Election day is not a holiday, it is the need for the hour that people participate in the electoral process, which is why a fundamental shift in people mindset is provided for them to acknowledge and realize their moral responsibility for voters. Uh, Elections are the platform that mirror popular degree or opinion of the people in choosing framing their own government. It can also be termed as one of the fundamental cornerstone in mounting and later shaping and the future for a democratic nation. Vote is a very building block for such a nation. It is not a holiday. Now that where most of us go wrong, election day is not a holiday. Many voters do not carry out the response. It is the need of the hour that everyone participate in voting, which is why fundamental shift in a people mindset is pivotal and for them acknowledge and realize their moral responsibility. Every vote adds in cementing the future and growth of citizens. The fundamental of democracy. Voting is the fundamental concept for our entire nation framework. One ideally should consolidate voting fundamental, the most fundamental right in our democracy. When a group of citizens collectively elect a representative, it's a affair the nation that we govern ourselves by the free choice and individual right to vote, micro and eventually it is narrow. Make your voice heard. If you are not, if you are not at 18 once can still participate in our election process. You may not be able to. You may not be able to work hard in participant. You may not be able to walk into voting booth, but there are things you can go to get involved, be informed, read up on political issue, both political and nation, and figure out where you stand. Get out and communicate with others. Even if you cannot vote, you can still voice opinion on the social media in your school, local worship, whether it start with one. Your vote may not directly the candidate, but if your vote collectively joins forces with that of other, it can undoubtedly make or break a candidate partly electoral result. That's the tussle effect that builds when one vote joins forces with another, which is why a low turnout means that important local issues are determined by a limited group of voters, making every single vote even more satisfactorily meaningfully. Sudhir Sharma, a bank employee, observes when one thinks that the only factor is just as single. They are mistaken. It is not cumulative effect of voting that builds moments and majority of for any party candidate for register. Hence, it is vital that everyone eligible to vote must come forward and cast the ballot. Participating the election is one of the most key freedom of any individual. Many people in some countries around the world do not have the same freedom. So it is not just an entitlement but is a privilege and responsibility. Your vote may not directly elect and the candidate, oh, but if your vote collectively joins forces with that of other, it can undoubtedly make break candidate partially election result. And the voting vector, knowing that public participate is key to strengthen the democratic setup of any nation. Voting is one of the foremost concern for if we already know that get out and communicate with others, even if you cannot vote, you can still voice opinion on social media.